Hi, welcome to ECS Coffee in Burlington. I'm here today with Rebecca and we're doing a review on the Jura E6.
So this is a upgrade from the old E6 from Jura. So this machine has obviously some aesthetic upgrades. We've got it here in the nice piano white. It's also available in a platinum color, which we'll show you guys right here.
Not quite as shiny as the stainless steel?
No, it's not like the chrome. So if you've seen some of our other videos, we do have some Juras in more of a shiny color, but it's not. It's more like a silver finish.
Okay.
Yeah, not
That's
chrome,
awesome.
not shiny, so not so much fingerprints on there, which is nice. Yeah.
I like that this is matte. No, it's not really matte, is it?
Well, it's shiny though, but it's not going to stain, which is nice. The plastic is going to be able to just be wiped right off, because a lot of times people are concerned with white that it's going to stain with coffee, because that makes sense, right? But it's, you can just wipe it right off. So this guy here's got a 1.9 liter water tank on the side. It is one of the corrugated tanks as well. So you can see here, it's nice, aesthetic feature.
Sometimes that's the easiest way to tell if you're shopping around whether or not it is the newest model, if it has the corrugated tank.
One of the biggest upgrades on this machine too is the grinder. So it has the professional aroma grinder, so it's really, really quiet. The other machine that has that is the Jura E8, and it's so quiet, so consistent, and a very fast grinder. It makes a really nice espresso. They also added the bypass chute,
which we're pretty excited about.
Yeah, so the old E6 didn't have a bypass chute. So if you're somebody that liked to enjoy occasionally a decaf or any other kind of coffee, if you have it pre-ground for espresso, you can use it in this E6, but you weren't able to do that previously.
Right.
So it had the chute, but it was just for the cleaning tabs. But yeah, so that's an awesome upgrade. We've also got the milk spout here, or hot water spout, is centered in between the coffee spouts. Before it was a little off to the side. So it's just a little nicer, a little bit of an upgrade.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's very sleek looking. And it's the only one I've seen so far that the whole thing is white.
Yeah.
Usually they do parts of it in white, like the Z10 that we have in white is aluminum looking on the front.
And the ENA 8's the same. It has the white on the sides and then it's silver on the front. So yeah, this whole machine is white and it's very modern looking. Yeah, it's very nice.
So you can go through the screen here. It doesn't have the TNF screen. It has a push button function, which I prefer.
Yeah.
And then you can just scroll through. Starts with espresso, coffee, cappuccino, milk foam. And then it goes to cafe barista, and the Americano, the macchiato, and hot water.
Yeah, so the Americano feature is a really nice one to have, and because it will pour espresso and hot water in one. Before on the old E6, you could still achieve that same result, but it was a two-step. So you'd have to open your valve to get your water, and pour your espresso as normal as just your regular beverage. So that was a great upgrade. Jura's adding Americano into all their machines.
I love
which is
Americano,
so
so every time that's available, I get pretty excited.
Me too. All right, so a couple other specs of this machine. We'll also put the dimensions of this machine just right here. Whoop. So you know if it's going to fit under your countertop. This one, Jura, is pretty standard. You shouldn't have any issues.
So we're just going to hit the settings button here.
Yes.
If you clicked over to the left, it's going to show you how many drinks and when to clean and rinse the milk system. And over to the right, it shows you how long till you have to descale and more information. And then you could just back right out of it.
You can also, actually, I think this one might have it.
You just hold it. So if you just hold it, it's going to...
Different thing, yeah. But you can also do, so this is where you would also set your water hardness. So the menu on the right side would be setting your water hardness. If you needed to switch your language for any reason, change the units of measure. Moving into smart mode as well. So smart mode is something I like on the Juras. It takes your most used beverages and puts them at the front of your menu and on your first screen. So if you're constantly doing cappuccino and Americano, then those are going to appear on the front of the screen as compared to you might have them on the second screen. So we'll leave it like that. If you didn't want that and you wanted to override the settings, then you could, I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but you could override that if you wanted to.
If you mess it up, you can go back to factory settings from this screen too.
Yes, exactly. So that's your last option there. You can also choose the number of products on each screen. So You could choose to have 2 or 4 products on each screen. 4 products, 2 products seems like not enough. You'd be scrolling forever.
Unless you only ever use 2.
That's true, yeah. And product name, you can go in and make it inactive so it just shows the icon instead of having the name underneath as well. But why would you?
I don't know.
To each their own.
Yes, options.
Yes, so that's all of that. Well, let's, I guess, make some beverages. We'll make some drinks and espressos.
And enjoy them.
And enjoy them and drink them. And
yes, for sure.
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
All right, what do you want to start with?
I always like an Americano.
Yeah, I'm good with Americano too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Americano looks like it's on the other screen. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'll let you do the honors.
Ta-da!
So I think we did go in and preset this, the Americano one, but
out of the box, it was 4 ounces of water through
the espresso.
Through the espresso,
which is long.
Right. So I always change it to 2 and then put 4 ounces of water on top.
Yeah, it's a good ratio. 6 ounces total, and full strength of beans. So this machine does between 5 to 16 grams is what it throws, depending on what your strength is at. So we're always doing 16 grams here. We never do less than that, but you have the option to do a lighter flavor if that's what you want.
We're just going to open the switch here, and we have it programmed to 4 ounces of water going on top of the 2 ounces of espresso.
So we're also pouring from our milk spout here, so you can see that it's kind of like dribbling a little bit. It's doing an okay job, but I'm going to grab the water spout and we'll do another Americano and see how it performs.
The differences, yeah.
Yeah, differently.
I mean, that's not something that would bother me. It's
No.
just only water splashing, but it might bother other people. Yeah. So if I changed anything on the fly here, it would come up with a save icon, and then I could override it. So next time I went to brew, it would be exactly the same drink. Even though that has hot water on top of it, you can see it still held that beautiful crema. And I think we had it set to the right temperature, which was whatever temperature was out of the box.
Yeah.
And it was hot enough.
It's very hot. So this machine has 2 different brew temperatures for your espresso.
Right.
So it'll be like a lower and a higher temperature. The range isn't going to be huge because they're still going to stay within the optimal range for brewing espresso. But then you have 3 temperatures for your water. Jura noted that it's good for tea drinkers because black tea takes different temperatures than green tea, but of course it's good for people that drink Americano too that want an extra hot. Like that's really hot.
It's hot.
As is. I wouldn't have it any hotter myself.
So
But
before
if you
we
wanted
change
that,
out the spout, can we just see what it's like if we wanted to put a little bit of milk on top of that before you change the spout? Or are we going to change it and then go back again?
Oh, let's do the milk.
Yeah.
Why not? All right. Milk
Just
foam.
going to choose milk foam. And I'll tell you, it's just heating up because it has to go from brew temperature up to foaming temperature.
So this machine only has cappuccino programmed as your milk beverage. Now it does have espresso macchiato, so that's going to be espresso with just like a little teeny bit of milk. But if you wanted latte or anything else, you would just be doing, open the switch. There it goes.
And that's probably enough for me.
Yeah. And then we could save if we wanted to.
Oh,
Nice.
Look at that.
Little misto.
Now I'm pretty excited.
I like that because that was really simple. You can just open and close it. It's good.
Yeah, it didn't cool anything down, so
Nice.
it's good to have the
Nice
foam
and
that
hot.
way.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so if you have, if you wanted any other kind of milk beverage other than your cappuccino, you would have to do milk foam and espresso.
Right.
Otherwise, you'd just be like changing your cappuccino amount of milk on the fly because this one you only have one setting for your milk foam amount. So it's not like on the S8 where you can adjust your foam level to be specific to your flat white or your cappuccino or
milk,
or whatever.
and types of milk.
And types of milk. Yeah,
Right.
it'll all
Just
be the
one.
same. Yeah.
So
Okay, so let's switch it out. Is it hot?
it's not bad. I can
No?
grab it, not a problem.
It's good.
So you
So that
go.
was the milk spout. This is what the water spout looks like
The
here.
differences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So to put in your hot water spout, you actually have to take this entire unit out from behind the coffee spouts. So it's meant to come out, so it's not an issue. You're not going to break the machine, but this whole thing comes out. It kind of feels like you're pulling out something that you're not supposed to.
Put that in. Yeah.
And then that'll just stick up in place of it. So, I mean, It seems like a lot.
It keeps it clean though.
It keeps it really clean, especially if you've got somebody that has any kind of sensitivities to milk.
Right.
Then you're not going through the same spout.
Cross-contamination kind
Yeah,
of thing.
but I think if I was, for me at home, I would, I mean, I didn't mind it dribbling like that, and
do you want to do an Americano again?
Yeah, I want to see how it brews on the hot water spout versus how it brewed on the milk spout. So you can barely hear the grinder. It's so nice.
Amazing.
I love it.
Yeah, it's so quiet.
So on the back here too, by our bypass, we have the grind selection. So we're kind of closer to the coarser setting.
Oh, we were going to change that.
We can change that again on one of the next drinks. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 grind settings there. If your espresso is tasting a little bit watery, then you can always go finer for your,
yeah,
that's
not
coming
as
out
splashy.
a lot smoother.
Right.
Oh well. It seems like it's actually keeping the crema intact a little bit better too, because it's not
I think I was doing a lot of milk-based drinks, so I don't know if I would swap it out.
I wouldn't,
unless there was an allergy.
I wouldn't really care at all.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I do no milk drinks, so I would probably always just have the hot water spout in myself. But
Cheers.
yeah, the crema intact a little bit better. But the flavor will, I mean,
Probably be the same, right?
probably be similar.
So good.
So good. Oh
I know.
my gosh.
I know. Yeah. And
I've
that's our 88 miles an hour
Yes.
coffee that we have in there from our 1.21 lineup, and it's fantastic.
Always makes a really nice crema. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
All
one
right.
or the Colombian.
Yeah, so for their next one, maybe we want to change it. Do we have to change it while it's grinding this machine, or does it matter?
I mean, it's good practice.
Yeah, it is good
It is
practice.
good practice.
It is very, yeah.
So let's grind we'll just do a
An espresso?
espresso. And then do you want to change it down 2?
Yep,
Yeah? 2-person job.
yeah. There we go.
Nice. And then I'll be able to cancel this as well, but we might as well just let it brew.
You want more?
More espresso.
More espresso.
More espresso, please.
So that one's
So-
programmed to 1.5 ounce.
Yeah, I didn't adjust the strength either, but you could cancel this if you needed to for any reason, if you accidentally pressed the button or if you didn't want the extra espresso shot, but I welcome it.
It wouldn't brew through the unit, it would just dump it into the bin.
The grounds would just go in behind. So speaking of, just like the other super automatic machines, other Juras, your grounds will go in behind there. And this is the exact same drip tray, it looks like, as the E8.
It is.
So ground bin there. This guy comes off.
There's a lot of parts.
There's a
This
lot
comes
of
up.
parts, yeah. And then that whole
It's
thing
getting
lifts
full.
up.
But it will tell you to empty it once
It-
it is too full.
yes, it
Everything,
will.
actually. It'll alert you to all things that need to be taken care of.
You don't have to do anything. You want to put this in together?
A 2-person job
Yeah.
for everything. So change the grind size.
Let's make a cappuccino.
Oh,
will
yes.
you have a cappuccino? I'm
I
not
will.
feeling it today. Okay,
Yeah.
let me go grab you a new mug, and you can put the
doing that, I
put the
will.
milk spout in. So this one here, this machine here is priced at just around $2,000, which is a really good price for
Canadian.
Canadian, yeah, which is a really good price for a super automatic machine, especially a Jura. There's very few Juras that are priced around $2,000, and the quality is all the same, so you're not losing the espresso quality, you're not losing the temperature, you're not losing the amount of coffee being ground. Like, that's all staying the same and true to other Jura machines at a lower price.
Lower price, you have the upgraded grinder, which is
And
So
very
good.
nice, and it really improves the
taste. I think it
taste.
does.
I think it makes a big
I didn't think it
difference.
would, but here we go.
That's something to get used to as well,
Right,
opening
openings.
the switch.
But it does tell you.
Yeah, it does.
We just weren't
Yeah,
paying
so if you're like, why isn't my cappuccino brewing? Well, you need to open your
And that was
switch.
just a quick swap. I didn't really.
Yeah.
First, I was like,
Close switch. And yeah, that's too much.
We're always relating it in our brains to 2 ounces
Yeah.
for a double shot.
Yep.
I don't know why that's where my brain goes.
Well, because it's, you go to a cafe and double shot is usually between anywhere from 16 to 20 grams, right?
Right.
So, and it's usually about 2 ounces. So it makes sense.
Right. And we didn't want to overflow the glass.
No, we didn't. And look at that, it's perfect amount.
Perfect.
Oh, it looks so beautiful too.
Do you want to see that? Look how pretty. I'm going to
Jura always makes such nice microfoam.
It's good.
Is it delicious?
It's good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't doubt it.
No food, just lots of coffee today.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow, excellent.
Yum.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what about the tube? Now, so people will always ask us about the tube for Jura. So, if you wanted to clean this quick, so if you think, oh, in about an hour from now, I might be having another cappuccino, you would just do a quick rinse of this by putting it in a cup of water.
Yes.
And then pretending you're going to do milk foam, it'll do a quick rinse. But when you're done for the day, that's when you would use
your cleaning
container
and the solution,
right,
to clean it out, because you don't want that sitting overnight with milk in the tube, milk in the foaming mechanism. Like that just gets really gross and nasty. We should run through a cleaning cycle of this one to show, because it's really easy to do the full cycle of cleaning, and it only takes a couple of minutes. So let's go. I'm gonna go grab the supplies for that. We need just the container and the little tablets. Yep. So we've got our catch container here for our solution and everything. Now, we've never run a cleaning cycle on this one before. On some of the Juras, it puts the water into the bin for you.
And other ones you have to do it yourself.
Yeah,
so here we go.
We're gonna see what this one wants us to do. So we'll go into, hit this once, and then it's already prompting us right there to rinse the milk system. So I'm going to click this, open the switch. It says milk system is being rinsed. It might just be asking us to do a rinse like this. I don't think it's asking us to do the full clean right now.
No.
Which is actually kind of nice, because this...
I don't know, because it hasn't cleaned the hose, so...
No, it hasn't cleaned the hose. But it will, in that menu, it prompts you when your milk system needs to be rinsed after you've done one beverage, instead of some of the other ones, they start screaming at you.
Right.
Clean, clean, clean me, clean me. Okay, so we'll go back into the menu, and since it's not prompting us, we'll go in the backwards way. And we'll go to clean the milk system right there. And it says to use only Jura maintenance products. It takes about 4 minutes, so it's not super long. Press start. Milk system cleaner. Okay. Some of those, that might be too much. It's fine. Press next, and we'll see what's happening now.
It doses you to the right amount of the little tablets.
Yeah. It says open the switch. So I'm going to... Yes, you need to put water in there. So it didn't prompt us. Trial and error, that's why we're doing this.
I'll be right back.
We're gonna grab fresh water to put it in with the tablets for the cleaning solution. On some of the Juras that are similar to this have the water spout in between the coffee spouts. It will put the hot water into the container with the cleaning solution for you. This one, it doesn't, not the end of the world. We're just gonna add some water now, let the tablets dissolve, and then let them dissolve a little bit, and then we'll complete the cleaning cycle. So for users at home, make sure to read your manual. Do as we say, not as we do.
Or we could have captured that initial rinse into here when we did the milk.
We could have, for sure. I don't know if it would be enough water though.
Let's just see what it's going to do. Open the switch and see.
Yeah, see, that's what it's supposed to look like. So that's good.
So if you were going to be doing back-to-back milk drinks, you wouldn't have to do this, but just when you're done for the day, it gets pretty gross.
Yeah, exactly. You can see it's rinsing this all out. It's getting in up there. The solution's running through everything and clearing out all of that
But if
milk.
you do forget, don't worry. If it's gotten cloudy and you can't get it clean, the hoses are not expensive to replace. They're under $10.
Yeah, yes, exactly. And it is recommended that you replace them approximately every 3 months as well, because it is just rubber, so it will, especially if you're making a lot of milk beverages, it'll get pretty gross over time.
And then it might ask, oh,
Close the switch. And that's it. That's it. We're done. As
So easy.
So easy.
I don't even think that was 4 minutes.
No, I don't think so. You just have to remember, unlike us, to put water in the front of your container, and then it's going to do the rest for you.
That's it.
Very nice. And then if you were shutting your machine down, you could just power it down for the night. Or if you're going to continue to make drinks, you can obviously continue to make drinks now. So, yeah. Very
Awesome.
nice. Very cool. So this machine, we were just noticing that it has just cappuccino and it has a lot of coffee beverages. So both of us are mostly just Americano drinkers, and it's nice that this offers you the one milk beverage, just in case you ever needed or you wanted to have a milk beverage. You don't have to have a separate milk frother. Yes. It's like right there in the machine.
Right.
So as a person who very, very, very rarely drinks milk beverages, I would gravitate towards this machine.
Right. I was thinking one of the other machines, like the E4,
yeah,
which has 0 milk beverages.
No milk. Yeah.
But there's people who come over to the house and say, "Oh, do you have any frothy drinks?" Then
you have it. You could have it just right there from the machine.
Right.
But I mean, having the Americano, and I like the cafe barista drink as well. That one's really nice. Having those two on this unit for the coffee lovers, this is a really, really great machine.
And it's great looking.
It is great looking. It's really beautiful. I'm pretty wowed by the white.
Right.
I
Me
love
too.
it. Yeah. Right.
And like all those drinks we've made and barely a mark. I mean, you can see a little spot of coffee here, but that would just wipe right off. So that's good.
Yeah, exactly. It's not. You don't have to worry about it staining. I mean, it is plastic, so you just wipe it down with a damp cloth, and you're good to go.
All right.
But yeah,
we're good.
I love this machine. Super excited about it.
Anything else you think people might want to know about this?
It's got a 2-year warranty through Jura.
Right.
Yep. So if you are looking at this machine, you're hovering around the $2,000 mark in Canadian dollars with a 2-year warranty. You've got a couple screens there, lots of programmability. Comes in 2 different colors right now. Maybe they'll
open up to black.
Yeah, the black always looks nice as well.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be white and black, but
no, and the platinum is different as well than platinum we've seen before. The old E6 was available in the platinum, but it was only on the side panels. It's now on the full front.
Oh.
I know, so that'll look really sharp.
That'll look different then.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
But I really like this machine. How do you feel?
I like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like it.
Number 2 pick for me now.
What's your number 1? The
E4.
E4. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my number 1. I'm really jazzed about it, in all honesty.
All right.
Pretty jazzed. Super duper. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with us. Follow us on all of our social media channels here. And remember to hit that notification button to be notified when we upload new content.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks. See you next time.
Yeah.